So we're going to be talking about how to set up your company cam for the busy season that is coming. So some organizational things, maybe getting rid of some projects. We're going to talk about archiving, which is super great, and just help you be successful. So this is kind of just like an overview of some of our features. And my name is Sarah. I am a CSM here, and we have quite a few people making this happen today. We have Bree and Aaron, who are also CSMs. We have Sammy, who's in support, and we also have Julia and Christian, who are in marketing, and then, of course, our video team that's making this happen. So thanks for being here. This is recorded, and so if you want the recording, it will be in your inbox within 24 hours. That will be the video and like a written transcript, pretty much, or kind of like summarizing this. So it is recorded. It will be sent to you within 24 hours if you want to revisit this. So, and last thing before we get started, if you have questions, please put them in the Q&A at the bottom of your screen. That is better than the chat. So if you can put them in the Q&A, that makes it easier for our team. But please ask the questions. This is our agenda. Adding users, so how to get your team onto CompanyCam, what those permission settings look like. We have different settings for your users within CompanyCam. Tags and labels for organizing, templating that came out, I believe, gosh, maybe last year at this time on our premium side. Showcases for your photos on your website, logo stickers, so you can post those photos directly to your website and have your marketing on there. And then a little bit of video walkthrough and other premium features here. Okay, let's flip over here. Alrighty, into CompanyCam here. I've got my mobile device on the left-hand side here, and then I've got my desktop version of CompanyCam, companycam.com on the right-hand side. So let me go ahead and get into the users here. So adding users to your account, you can do it both mobile or desktop, whichever you prefer. On the mobile side, to add a user, you're going to click on this little people icon up at the top, and it will bring you to the users and groups. That's going to be the same over here on your desktop version. You have users here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click there. You'll see this is where you can also manage your users. So if somebody is no longer working for you, you can easily deactivate them with these three dots. It will also be the same on mobile, where you can hit edit or deactivate. But of course, the big reason here is to adding people to your team or getting your crew onboarded. Just simply hit that invite user button, and it's just going to be a 3-step process for you. Adding their email. So when you log into CompanyCam, as you guys know, you have an email and a password. So that's why we ask for the email, is this is going to be setting them up as their username to log in. You'll type in their email. It will take you to this next step where we'll ask you to review it, and then you will hit done and send. So this will send an email to them saying, hey, they've invited you to be a part of CompanyCam, to be a part of your specific business. And then all they simply have to do is hit accept. They'll set a password, and then they will be able to log in and have access to add photos into your projects within CompanyCam. On the mobile side, it's nice. You are able to access contacts in your phone. So if you have them already saved, that might be easier for you. So whichever one works best for you, you can invite users from both mobile and desktop. If you are running into any trouble with inviting a user, or maybe it will say the email has already been taken, reach out to our support team or your customer success manager. We'll have information for that at the end of the class, and we'll be able to assist you with that and be able to help you get that user added. Okay, while we're talking about users, let's mention the permission settings. So when you add a user to your account, you can have them be an admin level, a manager, a standard, or a restricted. And so if you click on these 3 dots, I'm going to click on Andrew here on my team. I'm going to hit edit user. And here's where you will see really what the admin, manager, standard, and restricted mean. So admin is going to have access to everything, including your billing. Manager will have access to everything except billing. So think of like creating checklists, creating jobs, deleting photos, deleting jobs, the whole, really everything. Your standard, they can access all the projects and features, but they cannot delete things. And of course, they can't manage your billing. And then restricted. So this is really great if you don't want to see users or you don't want users to see projects coming down the pipeline. So a restricted user would have to be assigned to the project for them to be able to see it. And of course, they can't delete anything either. So the restricted user can, of course, create their own projects within CompanyCam, but they would not be able to go search within CompanyCam for like an address if they haven't simply been assigned to the project. And if you're asking, how do you assign a user to a project? It will be on the project level there under assign users on the right-hand side. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, great. Okay, we're going to get into some organization. Let's go back here. All right. So tags and labels. So this is really how you can set yourself up to be very organized within CompanyCam is by using both tags and labels. Tags are going to live on the photo side, where labels are going to live on the project side. So to tag your photo, so we can organize just our photos, you have a few ways to do that. If your team has already taken all of the photos within CompanyCam and you want to go back and tag them, so you can simply filter for them, or pull maybe all of the before photos because you tagged them before. That's a very common use case for a tag is before. You simply can just click into the photo and you'll see this button that says add tags. So if you click add tag, you'll see I already have 2 on here. I can simply label it or tag it before, hit save, and now this photo has been tagged as before. Now you don't have to do this one by one. You can do it in like a bulk tag. And so you can simply click next to the date if you want to tag all of these photos, or hover over maybe the 3 or 4 before photos that you have. Hit actions. This button will populate up at the top and you'll have that tag feature where then we can then apply that before and hit tag photos. So very easy to do after the fact. If they've taken the photos or you now want to go back and start putting a little bit of organization into your CompanyCam, just remember that tags are going to be on the photo side, and then you can go back and find these tags. One thing I'll point out, we do have this manage your company's tags button. This will be for admin and managers to be able to edit. And so this is where you can go in there and see what you have. If you would like to remove some tags or add a new one, you'll see we've got quite a few tags in here. So that manage tags button is going to populate when you hit the tag button, where you can then adjust what you have. So now using the tag feature, like how do you filter for it? On the desktop side, if you're on the project side here, you'll see all of these little icons here that have a tag and then a word. So those are all the tags that have been used on this project. So it makes it easy for you if you're an admin popping into the project here, or you're going back to create your report. I can simply just click, let's see, where's my before? There we go. If I click before, I just have the one here. I didn't hit save the last time, and then it pulled my photo. If I drop down to my photo tab, so that was just within a specific project, I can also filter for tags. So I drop down to my photo feed. So these are all the photos within my CompanyCam that are coming in real time. I can hit tags and then do the same exact thing. Click on the one I would like, and it will pull the photos from the different projects that are tagged first floor. On the mobile side, it's going to work the same exact way. You can filter for tags. I'm going to go ahead and click into my entire photo feed within this re-roof project. That filter icon is going to be up here at the top. So I'm going to click that. With my filter options, I can now select tags, and I can do the same exact thing. I'm going to click before, hit save, and it will pull the photos that have that specific tag. You'll notice if I go back to that filter icon, we do have the option for or and. So you can have multiple tags on there and filter with that option applied. labels, again, are going to be on the project side. Tags on photos, labels on projects. And so labels are going to be those colorful little icons you have here associated with your project. So I have 22 residential and unpaid. So that's also very common, maybe the status of the project, the year you did the project, if it's a repeat customer, so on and so forth. So you can hit edit labels here, and you'll see we have quite a few going. If you're just getting started with this, I think we give you a default of about 6. And you can hit create new label. Let's just say this job is active, and I'm going to make that a blue label. Hit save. If it goes for me. Maybe not. We'll just hit cancel. Oh, I already have that one. That's why. Don't duplicate your labels. So you can go ahead and you can select one here, hit save, and it will put it onto your project. So again, the whole point of this is to be able to go back and filter for those said labels, which will pull those projects for you. So if I go back to my project feed, and this is where I can see all of them on my home screen, I'm going to hit this filter button once again. And just like tags, this is going to say labels. And then I can type in, let's do unpaid, apply filter. And it looks like I have 2 jobs that are still in progress that haven't been paid yet. So I can easily then click into the project and do what I need to do. That will work very similar on the mobile side as well. If you go over to your project feed, so all I did here, I'm just clicking this photo on top of a photo here at the bottom. This will take me to my photo feed and my project feed and my reports. So while I'm on my project feed, that filter button is down here in the right-hand corner. So same thing, filter projects, I'll hit labels, select the one you would like, hit save, and you'll see I have a few projects with the 2024 label. Any questions so far? Okay, great. We'll move on. So templating, I'm sure you guys have heard about this with CompanyCam. Our templates allow you to save and reuse your checklists, your documents, and your reports, and even some of your projects within CompanyCam. This is a premium feature. And so you'll see over here on the left-hand side, we have a tab called labels, or I'm sorry, templates. If you don't have premium, you'll probably have a lightning bolt next to that. That means that you're on our pro level. Again, this is going to be for premium. So if you guys are using checklists on the job site and you're having to remake them every single time, with our premium, you can save that as a template. It really just means I'm saving it so I can reuse it and pull it into a job again. Template equals save is really how I describe it to customers. And so we can do this also with our reports. You'll see I have a lot of different reports that have been saved as a template, so I can easily pull it into the project and not have to create it from scratch again. Documents, this is fantastic if you're bringing in the same contract every single time, or maybe you're using our signature feature. You can pull that document in right away into the job and not have to upload it every single time. And then the last one, the best one, in my opinion, with templates is our project template. When you would create a project template, I can say, you know, I want my inspection checklists and my general work order to pull into every single job moving forward. And then same with my report, I create a daily report every single day. So I'm going to put that in here, and then we're just going to leave documents blank for now. I don't have one loaded in that I want. I'm going to just call this the general template. Like that. Alrighty. So now when I go create a project, I can easily pull this template and it will pull in all those checklists, all those reports, and documents that I would like into the project automatically. So I don't have to go fetch them or, of course, create them from scratch. So last thing I'll say about this project template, you can set one as a default. So if you guys have an integration hooked up with a CRM, when that new job comes over, it will read that template and create it automatically. So this is kind of a general overview of templates. We have some other things on the list to go through, but if you guys are interested in learning more about templates and how it can work for your checklists, reach out to your CSM. We'd be happy to talk to you on the phone about it or even send you more information. We also have a help page, companycam.com/help. You can type in templates and read a little bit more there. So just wanted to let you guys know that if you've been recreating those checklists every single time or want more of a streamlined process for you, our templating on Premium is going to help you solve that problem. So again, just a way to save all of that and have it come in pretty quickly. Okay, also on our Premium side of CompanyCam, since we're talking about it, we released our CompanyCam dashboard. You'll see when I click on my user icon up here at the top, I'll see a company dashboard. So this is also going to be for Premium users. And just a way for you to kind of see what's going on within your CompanyCam account. So admins, this is probably for you, admins and managers. When you come down here, you'll see an overview. I have it selected, I believe the default is 30 days. So you can adjust this here if you would like. So projects within the last 30 days, photos taken, fields completed. This is going to be for checklists, reports created, documents, how many collaborations we've done. And if you keep going down a little more, it breaks it down by user. So I can see Bree here has created 11 reports in the last 30 days. And her latest activity was, I believe that was yesterday. So just a really easy way for you guys to take a glance at everything that's going on within your CompanyCam account all the way down to the users. And of course, we make it easy for you to add another user here if you're trying to get them onto your team. This is just a desktop version right now to access the company dashboard. So that's where you will go to find all this information. Any questions so far? Okay.
We had a question about collaborators and templates with Premium.
Oh, sure.
Is there any way for collaborators to see those checklists?
Gotcha. Great question. So checklist specifically, if you have a collaborator on the project, your collaborator also needs to be, they need to have their own paid account. So if your collaborator is just working on our free basic plan, they will not be able to see the checklist and the project they're collaborating on. Great question. So again, if you invite a company to collaborate, they set up their own CompanyCam account, we would just need them to be a pro or a premium user to be able to see your checklists. An alternative to that, we have this conversation a lot, is to having them be potentially a restricted user on your team, and they're assigned to the project, and then they'd be able to see the checklist. Okay, moving on here, cleaning up some projects. So we did release the archiving feature here to CompanyCam on the desktop version. And where you will find that when I'm in my re-roof project here, if I click the 3 dots on the right-hand side, I can archive this project. So let's go back to one here. I don't want to archive my re-roof. Let's do a different one. Let's see here. Let's just come down to this demo here. You can always unarchive as well. So this project here, I'm going to come up to my 3 dots here and hit archive. It will let you know that I archived it. We'll put a name with it, the date and the time. So when you archive, it just removes it from your nearby projects feed on the mobile app as well. So I can hit unarchive as well and get it back into there. But when I go back to my project feed here, you'll see there's a button that says archived. So I can easily look through all of my archived projects. I can click on it, unarchive it at any time as well. So just helping clean up your feed there as you get into the busy season. Try out that archive feature as it is still pretty new here, but hopefully able to help you guys see things a little bit with your labels and the projects you want to see on that home feed with archiving them. This is just going to be web only for now as well. Alrighty, so showcases. Our showcases it's a widget that we built that allows you to post your project photos directly to your website. So of course, this does involve a little bit of back-end work as putting your code into your website. We do give you that code. It's pretty easy to do, especially if you have someone help you with your website or if you know how to place that directly in there. We can also help you with that as well. But I wanted to show you what a showcase looks like. John Kennedy Roofing is one of our customers, and they use our showcases feature. So on their website here, it says our latest projects, and each one of these is a different showcase. So the roof replacement, it looks like they've had 3 back-to-back jobs like that. And I'm able to click through this. It looks like this is dropping down a little bit. You can, of course, have this be a little bit bigger on your page as well. And these are all just different projects. So as a customer coming to your website, I can click into that specific showcase. You guys can type out products used, a summary of what's going on the job if you would like. There isn't a summary for this one, but that would live right here. The date, and then of course, it does have where the project was. Let's see here. Oops. Let me click on a different one here. Oh, I'm not able to scroll down for some reason. I think their website's having a little bit of trouble here. So anyway, but that's the gist of the showcase here, is easily getting your photos onto your website with just a couple clicks. So if you're looking to set up your showcases, what you will do is you will click into one of your projects here. This one already has a showcase, so it will say create new showcase. And this would be creating it for the first time. It's going to look the same whether you're editing it or creating it for the first time. This is where you would select the project type, the products used. You'll give it a title, a quick description and summary of what the job is, and then it will ask you to choose photos to hide. So when I click this button here, this is where I can say, all right, I don't want these 4 that just came in to go on there and hit confirm. To give you a little peace of mind, if this is an active job and you've already put it on your website as a showcase, new photos coming in will automatically be hidden. So you don't need to worry about those automatically posting to your website if you're not sure what they are. You will have to go back and unhide them then. So it'll be both ways. So that's how you create the showcase itself. And then, of course, like I said, we need to get the code into your website. We do give you that setup guide right here. If you click on that, it will walk you through how to do that. Of course, it will give you the code as well, and you will place it into your website. So if you do have questions about that, please lean on your CSM or our support team to help you with that. It is a couple steps, and I know this class isn't long enough for me to show you how to go through that exactly. So yes, we'll give you an email at the end of this class so you can reach out to your CSM. Alrighty, a few more things here. I know we're almost at time. We have that video walkthrough feature, and we also have logo stickers on the premium side. So with our logo stickers, premium users, you're able to stamp that right on your photo, which is great. So you can post it straight to your social media and have that protection as well with it's your photo, it's your work. So when you click on the photo, let's do it both sides here at the same time. Under your annotation tools, so that squiggly line that you guys use to mark up the photo, about 3/4 of the way down under your stickers, it's going to be that circle that's folded over halfway. Your logo will be at the top here. Again, this is for premium. So you click on it, drops it on the photo. You can resize it, move it around the screen, and just plop it on there and you're good to go. So on the mobile, it's going to be the same way. Will be the first one on there, and I can just use my finger to move it around. Of course, I can delete it if I don't want that. Hit save, and you will have your logo directly on your photo. If you are a premium user and you're not seeing it on there, that means your logo isn't loaded into your account. To do that, on the web version, you'll just click on your user icon at the top, come to company settings, and then we've got company logo right there. We give you a few instructions on what we need, upload it, and you will be good to go. Alrighty, last feature here, we have video walkthrough. So this is going to be for iOS users on premium. If we hit our camera button here, like I'm going to take photos within CompanyCam. This is our video studio. I'm going to slide over to video, and then the last one is walkthrough. So you'll see what it does is it turns on my front-facing camera and my rear camera, and I can take my 10-minute video. This is great for initial walkthrough of the property, for internal use, also to send to your customer at the end, and social media. People love to post their video walkthroughs on social media. So again, another premium feature for iOS users. Okay, we're right at time. We've got a little follow-up here. Are there any questions? Okay, perfect. That's great. Let's get back here. Upcoming classes. We do have our CompanyCam on mobile on March 6th. So that's going to be the general overview of CompanyCam. And that's going to be at 11 a.m. Erin will be leading that one. We also have a webinar on March 13th that you can register for. And then CompanyCam on desktop. This is going to be led by Bree, and it's going to be of all like kind of the admin manager feature, so the higher level stuff of CompanyCam. So you can register for these at companycam.com/classes. And we also have recordings on there of previous classes as well. So thank you again for joining us. I had mentioned many times about reaching out to your CSM. So success@companycam.com. We'll put it in the chat. If you want to save that, you can email and we'll get you connected to your CSM if you don't know who it is. And you can have their number and save it. So we can talk to you more about showcases or premium or really anything that you have. So thank you again for joining us. We appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you again for future classes.